Imagine waking up each day knowing that today you're just a little bit better than yesterday. Now think about what could happen if you took just one small action every day to grow, to learn, and to improve. Over time, those small steps add up and become transformative. So let me ask you, are you working on yourself every day? You see, the journey of life is more about progress than perfection. And progress, that comes from the daily commitment to becoming just a little bit better than the day before. Some days that might mean reading a book that expands your mind, listening to a mentor who challenges you, or maybe even just practicing patience when things don't go your way. But every single day, the goal is to grow. Why is this daily work so important? Because life will throw curveballs at you. There will be times when challenges come out of nowhere, when circumstances seem unfair. If you haven't worked on building your strength, discipline, and resilience, it will be hard to stand firm. But if you commit to working on yourself every day, you'll have what it takes to navigate those storms. Think about this: your skills, your mindset, your attitude, they're all like muscles. And like any muscle, they need regular exercise. You don't go to the gym once and expect to be fit for life. It's the same with self-improvement. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Some people say, but I don't have time, my friend. If you don't have time to work on yourself, you'll have to make time for regret later. So take a few minutes each day to invest in your growth. It might be uncomfortable. It might be slow. But over time, the rewards are greater than you can imagine. When you work on yourself every day, you're not just investing in today, you're setting yourself up for a brighter tomorrow. So start today. Read that book, make that decision, embrace that challenge. And remember, the work you put in each day builds the person you're becoming. Imagine a small step each day, reading a few pages, taking a moment to reflect, or practicing a new skill. Alone, each action may seem minor, almost insignificant. But when these small steps are repeated consistently, they have the power to transform your life. This is the power of daily improvement, the commitment to growth in small but meaningful ways. Each day becomes a new opportunity to build on the progress you made yesterday, even if it's just a fraction better than before. Let's take reading, for example. If you read just 10 pages of a book every day, by the end of a month, you'll have completed an entire book. In a year, that's 12 books. These books will expand your knowledge, inspire fresh ideas, and expose you to new perspectives. Small actions taken consistently compound over time, creating a powerful foundation for success and fulfillment. Now consider how applying this same mindset can work in other areas of life. Imagine if each day you took a few moments to reflect on the day's lessons, appreciating your wins and understanding your setbacks. Or if you spend a few minutes practicing gratitude, acknowledging what's going well and creating a positive frame of mind. These actions, when done daily, don't just make each day better, they also start to shift your perspective, building resilience, confidence, and a sense of purpose. The beauty of small daily improvements is that they don't demand massive time or effort. What they require is commitment. Even when progress feels slow, remember, it's not about radical change overnight. It's about becoming 1% better each day. Over time, these small changes add up and create extraordinary transformations, leading you steadily toward a more fulfilling, capable, and purposeful life. Striving for growth rather than perfection is essential, because perfection is often an illusion, a moving target that can feel forever out of reach. When we chase perfection, we may find ourselves trapped in a cycle of frustration, never feeling good enough or satisfied with what we've accomplished. But when we focus on progress, everything changes. Each step forward becomes a reason to celebrate, and even setbacks become valuable learning experiences. Progress is measurable and achievable, offering a real sense of achievement that perfection simply can't provide. Imagine learning a new skill, like playing an instrument or speaking a new language. Expecting perfection from day one is unrealistic. It would only lead to discouragement. However, if you focus on gradual improvement, practicing just a bit every day, you'll see yourself advancing step by step. Perhaps today you master a new chord. Tomorrow you understand a complex phrase. and next week you're playing a simple song. Each small achievement builds on the last, motivating you to keep going. This approach, grounded in progress, allows you to appreciate your growth rather than lament what you haven't yet mastered. When you let go of perfection, you free yourself from the fear of failure. Mistakes and setbacks are no longer signs of weakness, but essential parts of the journey. Each misstep offers valuable insights, teaching you what works and what doesn't. This mindset makes the journey more enjoyable and sustainable. Focusing on progress helps you build resilience, patience, and a growth mindset, making the entire process of self-improvement far more fulfilling. In the end, progress leads to confidence because you see firsthand how far you've come. The goal isn't about being perfect, it's about moving forward, learning, adapting, and celebrating every victory along the way. This approach keeps you motivated, focused, and ready for whatever comes next. The daily commitment to growth is one of the most empowering choices you can make because it means taking responsibility for your own development, regardless of circumstances. Every day presents opportunities to learn, adapt, and improve, and when you choose to embrace these moments, you're building a foundation for lasting success and resilience. Growth doesn't happen by accident, it's a deliberate process that begins with a decision. This decision to grow is like planting a seed that, with care and consistency, will one day become a tree of strength and wisdom. Imagine the potential of devoting even a small part of your day to activities that challenge and elevate you. It could be reading a thought-provoking book, watching an insightful talk, or learning a new skill. By dedicating even just a few minutes daily, you're gradually broadening your knowledge and expanding your perspective. Over time, these efforts compound, resulting in noticeable personal and professional growth. This process of regular, incremental improvement brings you closer to your goals, making challenges easier to tackle and new opportunities easier to seize. Furthermore, committing to growth every day builds discipline and consistency, two powerful traits that can help you achieve just about anything. It might not always be easy. There will be days when you're tired, busy, or simply unmotivated. But pushing through these moments, even with small actions, strengthens your resilience and reinforces your dedication. Each time you choose growth over comfort, you're training yourself to become someone who persists, someone who doesn't give up at the first sign of struggle. Daily growth is about investing in the person you're becoming. Each day, you're not just adding knowledge or skill, you're also building confidence, resilience, and purpose. With each small step, you're transforming into someone capable of achieving more, contributing more, and living a fuller life. One of the greatest advantages of working on yourself every day is that it prepares you to handle life's inevitable challenges with strength and confidence. Life will always bring unexpected trials and hardships, some minor, others overwhelming. In these moments, the resilience, patience, and self-awareness you've developed through daily growth can make all the difference. By consistently investing in yourself, you're building the inner resources you'll need to stay grounded and effective, even when the world around you feels chaotic. Consider how building physical fitness works. Each workout session strengthens your body bit by bit, making you more capable of handling physical challenges. In the same way, when you take steps every day to strengthen your mind and character, whether by learning, reflecting, or practicing self-discipline, you're preparing yourself mentally and emotionally to withstand life's storms. It's easy to stay positive and composed when things are going well, but real growth shows in how you handle setbacks. Each day of self-improvement fortifies your ability to respond to difficulty with grace rather than react with fear or anger. This preparation is not just about weathering challenges, but about learning from them. Each obstacle you encounter becomes an opportunity to test your growth, to apply the insights and skills you've developed. When you approach challenges this way, they're no longer threats to your peace or success, they're tools that help you refine who you are and reveal the areas where you can still grow. You become proactive, recognizing difficulties as part of the journey and welcoming them as chances to improve. Preparing yourself every day doesn't guarantee that challenges will be easy, but it does mean you'll face them with a level of inner strength and calm that only comes from daily commitment to growth. Over time, this resilience becomes one of your greatest assets, enabling you to move through life with confidence, adaptability, and a sense of purpose no matter what lies ahead. Our skills, mindset, and attitude are much like physical muscles. If we want them to grow and remain strong, they need regular exercise and nurturing. Just as you wouldn't expect to build physical strength by going to the gym once and never returning, personal growth and mental resilience require the same commitment to consistent practice. Working on these areas daily helps develop the core qualities you'll need to navigate life's challenges and seize opportunities. Imagine the impact of training your mindset every day by choosing a positive outlook and embracing new ideas. A mindset focused on growth doesn't develop overnight. It's built through repeated efforts to stay open, adaptable, and willing to learn. Each time you encounter a new perspective or take time to reflect on your own beliefs, you're essentially flexing your mental muscles. Over time, this practice builds a strong, resilient mindset that can remain steady even under pressure or in the face of change. The same principle applies to skills and attitudes. If you're working to improve a skill, such as public speaking or problem solving, daily practice refines these abilities until they become second nature. Small actions like practicing speeches, tackling new challenges, or even taking on small tasks with focus and dedication build your competence and confidence. This regular practice keeps your skills sharp, prepares you for new challenges, and gives you a growing sense of mastery that builds with each day. In terms of attitude, daily reinforcement is what strengthens positivity, patience, and resilience. When you practice gratitude, for instance, or find ways to manage stress constructively, you're reinforcing an attitude that won't easily crumble in difficult times. Just as regular workouts lead to physical endurance, these mental exercises lead to emotional endurance. Over time, this consistency creates a solid foundation of personal strength that supports you in every area of life, allowing you to approach each new day and task with increased readiness and capability. When people say they don't have time for self-improvement, they're often overlooking the real cost of neglecting their growth. While it may seem that dedicating time each day to working on yourself is an extra demand on a busy schedule, in reality, it's an investment that prevents future regrets. Personal growth and development don't just enrich your present life, they create the foundation for a future of opportunities, fulfillment, and resilience. By making time today, you're avoiding a situation where you may look back years from now, wishing you had taken the steps to grow and develop. Think of the consequences of neglecting self-improvement. Without consistent progress, skills can become outdated, attitudes may become rigid, and personal goals might fade. You might find yourself reacting to life rather than shaping it. In contrast, even small investments in personal growth each day, whether it's learning a new skill, expanding your knowledge, or improving your health, allow you to stay adaptable, resilient, and prepared for the unexpected. The time invested today helps ensure you won't face barriers tomorrow due to a lack of preparedness. When you prioritize self-improvement, you're investing in your future self. A person who dedicates a few minutes daily to learning and reflection becomes someone who is constantly growing, both in capability and in confidence. You'll find that as you progress, challenges become more manageable and opportunities more accessible, because you've taken the time to build the skills and mindset needed to handle them. Furthermore, making time for self-improvement can lead to greater satisfaction and purpose. Instead of simply moving through life on autopilot, you're actively engaging in your own growth. This engagement makes each day more meaningful, and ultimately it creates a life where you're less likely to look back with regret, knowing you've fully invested in becoming the best version of yourself. Small actions taken consistently hold an incredible amount of power when it comes to personal growth. Often we think that big, dramatic changes are the only ones that lead to real progress. We focus on making sweeping changes, expecting instant results, only to feel disappointed when the impact is not immediate. However, the truth is that lasting change comes from small, deliberate actions repeated over time. These incremental steps compound and build momentum, eventually leading to profound transformation. Consider the process of learning a new language. At first, it might seem like memorizing just a few new words each day won't get you far. But if you keep up with this routine, in a few months you'll have acquired a substantial vocabulary. Each day's effort, though seemingly minor, adds up, gradually making you more fluent and confident. Similarly, in personal growth, even small steps like reading a chapter of a book, setting a daily goal, or taking a few minutes for self-reflection each day slowly build your knowledge, skills, and mindset. Over time, this effort creates noticeable shifts in your ability to think, act, and respond to the world. The beauty of small actions is that they don't require overwhelming commitment. You don't have to dedicate hours each day or completely overhaul your life to see improvement. It's the consistency that matters. By showing up every day, even for a short time, you demonstrate to yourself that you're committed to your growth. These little steps build your confidence and sense of accomplishment, reinforcing your belief in your ability to change and grow. Now, small actions also reduce the pressure of perfection. Instead of aiming for grand results, you're simply aiming for progress. And as these tiny improvements accumulate, you'll find that they've led you to become a more capable, confident, and resilient person. When you invest in yourself every day, you are not only enhancing your present, but also setting the stage for a better future. Every action, no matter how small, compounds over time to create lasting change. The habits and knowledge you build today lay the foundation for the opportunities and achievements of tomorrow. Whether it's gaining new skills, developing better habits, or fostering a positive mindset, each step you take today is a direct investment in your future self, making you more prepared, capable, and adaptable when challenges and opportunities arise. I think of it this way: every day you work on yourself, you are increasing your capacity to handle future circumstances. The more you learn, the better equipped you become to make decisions, solve problems, and respond to challenges. These small daily investments in growth create a future where you're not simply reacting to life's events, but actively shaping your journey. As you continue to grow, you'll find that opportunities seem to align with your abilities, and you're able to seize them with confidence. Additionally, as you work on yourself every day, you start building a life that reflects your values, your aspirations, and your potential. This investment doesn't just create a better career or stronger relationships, it helps you build a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. You begin to live intentionally, not waiting for opportunities to appear, but creating your own through the skills and mindset you've developed. In the long run, when you look back, you'll realize that the life you've created was shaped by the consistent, deliberate effort you put in each day. You may not always see the results immediately, but by consistently working on yourself, you are building a brighter future, one step at a time. Growth often feels uncomfortable, but it's in that discomfort that true transformation occurs. It's easy to seek comfort, to avoid challenging situations or difficult tasks. However, if you always choose comfort over challenge, you're limiting your potential. Real growth doesn't happen when you stay in your safe zone. It happens when you push yourself beyond what feels easy or familiar. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, you're expanding your capabilities, learning new things about yourself, and becoming more resilient. Think about a time when you faced something challenging, whether it was learning a new skill, confronting a difficult conversation, or taking on a new responsibility. At first, it probably felt overwhelming, maybe even terrifying. But as you persisted and pushed through the discomfort, you started to grow. You developed new skills, built more confidence, and learned to manage your emotions. Each challenge you faced became a lesson, and with each lesson you grew stronger. Embracing discomfort is not about seeking out hardship for the sake of it, but about recognizing that true growth often requires facing and overcoming obstacles. Whether it's pushing yourself to learn something new, confront a fear, or take on a responsibility that stretches you, it's in those moments that you develop the resilience and strength needed for long-term success. When you choose growth over comfort, you're choosing to expand your potential, to evolve into someone who is capable of handling greater challenges and achieving more. The beauty of discomfort is that it's temporary. While the feeling of being stretched may be uncomfortable in the moment, it's always followed by a sense of accomplishment and a new level of growth. Over time, what once felt difficult becomes easier, and the discomfort of today becomes the strength of tomorrow. Personal growth is not a one-time event or a singular achievement, it's an ongoing journey. The process of working on yourself is continuous, and there is always room for improvement, no matter where you are in life. This journey involves a commitment to learning, evolving, and adapting to new circumstances, and it requires an openness to change. Growth doesn't stop when you reach a particular goal or milestone. In fact, achieving one goal often reveals new areas for growth, prompting you to set new challenges for yourself and continue advancing. Each day you make decisions that impact your personal development. These decisions, no matter how small, shape the person you become. For instance, choosing to stay disciplined in the face of distractions, being mindful in your interactions with others, or setting aside time for self-reflection all contribute to your continuous growth. As you build new habits and develop new skills, you'll start noticing shifts in how you think, feel, and approach challenges. This kind of growth is dynamic and flexible, allowing you to adapt to new experiences and overcome obstacles in ways you couldn't have predicted at the start. The beauty of this journey is that it never truly ends. Each new experience offers the chance to refine your approach and improve further. As you grow, your understanding of yourself deepens, and you develop greater self-awareness. This self-awareness gives you the clarity to make better decisions and pursue goals that align more closely with your true values and aspirations. Ultimately, the journey of self-improvement is what makes life meaningful. It's a constant process of self-discovery, learning, and becoming a better version of yourself day by day. No matter how far you go, there's always room for more growth, making this path one of endless potential.